So, this is gonna be the 6th week um, working on the BPO now, and we are on fully fledged now as as an employee right now. We're taking calls on likely live right now. Hmm, what should I say right now? I think the first day of being a on the live call, it's very nervous, and what else? Sometimes you get, it's because it's first time now, and it's also a live call. You can encounter like many different type of calls. So what is the objective now? Because now we are not a trainee now. We are on the what do you call this in the nesting period, which is now we are gonna be tested of how much we learn from our training and how we do perform well in our live calls. Some of the trainers that have said to us, although it's and even our TM or team manager, it is fine to make more mistakes from the first day or the first week of being on the nesting period. It's fine because it was our very first time to experience on a live call now. So what is my experience right now? Many, many stops. Oh god. Most of my time, I only got like 8 or 10 calls per day, which is a very difficult one because I always having a problem from it. And also I can't report like multitasking of sending the what do you call this? Uh, I think a red flag or green flag. I don't know. I mean the logs that after we got a call, right? So after the call, we're gonna put a remark in our group and also in the tools that we are using right now, where when we are taking on calls. Sometimes, sometimes I don't write it that much because I forgot it, and also I only encountered one irate client because just to say to you guys, how many have you ever talked to a? I'm not gonna be racist, okay? I'm not gonna be racist. Like a black woman from the US. Because this is a kind of a international call, so I may meet every single one of them. So there are very different types of accents, so you may get familiarized from, as far as you know. Sometimes you may hear a European, sometimes you may hear an American, sometimes a Native American, and sometimes the Black American people. And I don't know about the people around the US, but that one person just made me like, have me a bad call. Yeah. I have a one bad call now in my first to 2 days of my nesting period. Yes. You wanted to. I think the only problem is the concern that she just wanted to change a phone number. Yep, she just wanted to change her phone number, but for me, I really don't know. Yeah, although it just teach us on the training, but it's different when you make it on the actual one. Yeah, and I would call it by myself that I call my support coach, like a sub call. But I would call that I did is call avoidance. I would think about it. Yeah, I've been reflecting my mistakes for like 2 days now, and I can't even sleep about it. uh, okay, now I have a one detractor. Now I am in a verge of, I'm in a one step on my door right now to be getting fired of it. Shit. This is gonna be a difficult one. Well, anyway, That's how I encounter right now. Yay! My first experience. Woo! Well, it's not all of us are perfect, but some of the people who has experience of having a BPO, I think they're going through smoothly, as far as I know. But for us, the newbies, like a lot of us are newbies. We in the next week, I mean this week right now because it's Sunday, and I have a night shift again. Uh, to be honest with you guys, I can't handle a night a graveyard shift. To be honest, I can't handle a graveyard shift. Right now, most of my upload schedule is like very late right now. Because of my sleep. Yeah, I lack of sleep right now. Sometimes after the shift, like the night graveyard shift from 9 a.m. to 5 and 9 p.m. to 9 not 5 a.m. Now in my brain is always collateral right now. Although I don't use scripts as far as people, I don't use scripts because if I use scripts, my brain doesn't train that well when it comes to memory because that's how we train in BPO. We don't use papers right now, or we don't use ever like a notepad on our side on our monitor. We don't use that much. We have to really apply to ourselves memorizing. Yep. What are else that I encountered like a very special one? I got an encounter one, like not the typical one. Transfer calls. Yeah. Now I have experience of having a transfer call from my line. Yep. So what else did I did? Mm, oh god. I just recently remember what I made a mistake. I don't. I see. I can't sleep like very properly because I always remember that my mistake from the training right now. Uh, although that's how it is right now. That's a job that I applied for. If I ever got fired again, if I don't get accepted again, back to video right now. Or maybe I should take my exams like of my being an IT. I just try it like maybe I took a training for that thing because that was my very primary look for job. Yeah, that is the one thing that I wanted to become an IT. But you just gotta try experience every single different jobs though before you wanted to go to your love job. But I don't know what happens gonna be if this things I if this thing doesn't go too well. Well, shit. Good luck. uh, it's not like what do you call this? The demoting myself or depress myself. It's not the exact word of being depressed. Okay, it's not like a depressed. Make myself down. No, I not doing myself like making myself down. No, I just needed a backup plan, like a plan B, just in case of it. Although the pay is good, yep, the pay is good for being a trainee, so that I can, you know, at least I can feed my family for like 2 weeks. Yep. To be honest with you, my whole salary is straight to my family. Nice. You know how much I spend for my family just to survive in 2 weeks? 10k. 10k. 10,000 pesos. 5k per week. Yep, 5k per week. So that thing was, yeah. Instead, I'm saving it for my new PC right now, but it doesn't happen. I'm the breadwinner for this family. Although, yep, I may not get something back from it, but yeah, that's my job as a eldest of the family. So that's why I doing this channel. Yeah, most of my channel right now I'm doing it just for earning, like if I earn like a bit too much, like enough to I call this to feed my family. Yeah, I do this for feeding my family. Okay, I repeat myself like 3 times now. Yeah, that's my only own point here. So what is gonna be happening on my 7th week? I don't know. I'm gonna tell whatever I can at most. So yeah, that is my 6th week now. This is gonna be like, oh shoot. Huh. I have only few hours left to do this editing. I'm not gonna edit like too much of it. I'm just gonna put it as raw video. And yeah, I'm gonna be missing out a lot of content right now, but uh, I do stream like Saturday or Sunday. Yep, that's and around 12 a.m. Manila time. Now my brain is not like working like very much right now because I'm thinking too much of the job right now. uh, although they said it's about 3 months of it. Uh, I don't think that is enough for me to gain more experience, but you know what I mean. You know what we're gonna do. This is life. This is the job that I accepted for, at least. Although I'm gonna keep continuing off my channel, and like if someone found me, like to joining a company of the VTuber, I would be glad. But I see 2 or 3 or 5. I don't know those 5 of those things. But I never tried to audition though. Yep, I never tried to audition of it. Okay, what else I can say? So I'm gonna praise myself to good luck. Although most of my calls like are good, there are sometimes like some oldies. Yeah, I may hear some grannies that needed help. I'm just gonna ask to the comment section. Does the elderly from the US or somewhere part of the US like the north, south, east, and west are sometimes gonna be left alone to their house, like uh what do you call this, without any children around them, like they're just only alone. They're just like they're just watching their movies, yeah, most of the time. Those are mostly I encountered like 4 times now, or 4 times. And sometimes, and I haven't, what do you call this? I haven't got a sales right now, and also now I have a detractor. Uh, that's a big oof because my, what do you call this? My performance will be like struck down like 10% now or 0%. Yep, they gotta be struck down to what 0%. So the passing grade that we have to pass is like 80% right now. And now I have to sell like $10. I haven't had one. But there's one, like almost, I almost have one, to be honest. But I clearly didn't explain to her how the use of the plan and the home fiber, like, the home internet. Although I have a home internet around here, but I didn't tackle that much because, or maybe I didn't remember like the important parts of it. What else? Yeah, the only thing that I can do for now, here, just making a vlog, like what's happening to my job right now. Although I said this vlog as a video log, the not a video log like going record somewhere else. No, I that's not my thing. I just make a video vlog. Uh, like to record everything because vlog is meant for tell a story or telling a diary about what are you doing in that position. It's not like having fun of it. I'm just putting here whatever that I can watch it again, or maybe I could use this thing as a future reference if my grandchildren. Although that's the thing. If they see this thing, oh hello, I have a example for you. That's my first job as as may get older. Although this is not gonna be very famous vlog anything at anywhere else. Just this is gonna be my personal thing. But yeah, that's how it is. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video log that I'm doing. Although this is not gonna be very famous of it, and I'm very fine of it. At least some people will know what I'm doing right now. Anyway, I'll see you guys again, and I may upload this thing on like now because I'm not gonna be like editing that this much. I'm gonna make this thing as raw as possible. So anyway, I'm just gonna leave you guys on the comment section which company of the VTuber company just I may join in, like just in case if I didn't get get this job, like getting employed here. Uh, man, depression. For me, it's not depression. It's a fucking backup plan just in case. Okay. I gotta see you guys again. I'm gonna go back to sleep or maybe play some games before I sleep. Or maybe stream for 2 hours and then play games the rest of the time. Yeah. Anyway, goodbye. Have a sleep time. Bye, patience.